But one thing I did observe from out of the reactions to the film, and that I still get, is this. I noticed that there was this amazing, this huge craving for Sonia Braga. Um, Sonia, of course, is our biggest star, and she hadn't been seen in a film like this, in a Brazilian film. Her last Brazilian film, which had a very wide release, was Tieta by Carlos Diegues, almost 20 years ago. So this craving for Sonia is being satisfied in a way by Aquarius, and there's this huge wave of admiration and adoration for Sonia and Clara, um, especially because Sonia has always been who she is, and now she has this film which has Sonia at 65 being a wonderful, strong woman, and I think that's one of the most powerful things that I've been getting from
Yeah,
Aquarius.
but this, what is the word you used? That
Craving.
the craving was mutual. I had the same thing because this is what I do, right? And this connection that I had in Brazil was very, very strong since I was very young, since I was like 24 when I did soap operas, you know. So I didn't know other life than to have this connection. So I used to often, you know, it didn't matter if it was 100% of the audience, you know, to get to go downtown and walk downtown and talk to people, you know, and I always had this connection, you know, taking public transportation and see them there and talking to them. And suddenly, because I wasn't much in the screening, a small one or the big one, it is like for an actor, it's a strange experience. It's like they disappear, they don't exist. You know, if they're not there. So I had a lot to think when, you know, when I came back. Emotionally to me it was it's huge to be rescued. You know, because you get to think like as a citizen, you know, for the media, it doesn't count too much. They need you like to pretend to be somebody else. If you're just yourself, you count less. You know what I'm saying? Because I did other things in Brazil when to help people, to volunteer to. There was a terrible accident in Brazil, and I went to volunteer and all. And I told one day, right, to the in the press, and I said, I because they say I don't live in Brazil. I wasn't there. I say I was here. Remember, I was here, but it was as a citizen. So if you're not representing a character
Not as a star.
and not as a star, it doesn't matter. That's when it should matter, you know, because that's what I think a little bit. Clara touched me so much because what she defends, she's not a star, she's a citizen. And as a citizen, she is important and makes important to the audience to understand their rights. But first, they need to know the rights to fight for it.